the Swan Gang Racing channel. What's up, guys? We got enough going on inside the shop, but we are about to add to it. We are heading down to Fort Lauderdale, where we are going to be picking up our Pro Mod. Yes, it has a color change. We're going to be heading down to Speed and Truck World. I dropped the car off right after Snowbirds. We went at 366. We were not able to qualify at Snowbirds, but we were heading in the right direction. Testing all week, dropping a valve in one of our engines, putting a new motor in, starting over, was able to go that 77 down to a 73, 71, 70, and then a 366. So I said, you know what? I think it's time this car gets a makeover. Hit up my boy Mike Starvino's down there at Speed and Truck World and asked him if I could drop it off, and told him I was leaving to go to PRI. I needed some body work done and I wanted to do a color change. He said, I got the perfect color for you. Y'all probably already know what it is. We've had it before on the channel. Everybody loved it. And I said, you know what? Let's go with that. He mentioned it. I said, that's the color. So he went ahead and he swapped it over, but I'm not gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna let y'all see it just like I'm gonna see it for the first time. He sent me one little teaser photo. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up right now. You can actually see what I got to see. So I haven't even really seen the whole entire car yet completely finished. So I'm heading down there. I got about a 4-hour drive ahead of me. And once I get down there, we're gonna go ahead and look at the new car, get it picked up, get it brought back to the shop. And by the end of this video, I am going to be letting y'all know what the game plan is going into 2025 with this car. All right, guys, let me stop you for a second to tell you about today's video sponsor with our next gen wallet that just landed called Exter. After trying all kinds of wallets out there, I recently found Exter's Card Holder Pro. The Pro has a few distinct features that make Exter stick out from the rest. One of them that I like the most is the quick release. As you can see, all you do is that you pull out your cards, whatever you need to do, you throw them right back in. Once you shove them in, they are completely locked in. It also holds up to 14 cards with 5 choices of colors with 2 exclusive colors, Fury Red, Marine Blue for both him and her. It has also sleek round features that fits right in the palm of your hand perfectly, and it's RFID protected to ensure your cards and personal information stays safe while looking sleek. The Pro also has a new add-on ecosystem that allows you to customize yours to your preference. I have air tags on everything that I own, so I got the Finder card that works with iPhone, and also they have one that works with Android. I'm very bad about losing my wallet or leaving it around in the shop, so with the iPhone card holder and reader, I'm able to look on my cell phone, go find the card, and find my wallet at the same time to make sure I can get my lunch throughout the day. Guys, I also got the cash clip back plate to hold my folded money safe and easy. As you can see, it can't go nowhere, and it even has a coin tray, and you can include inside the tool card. And the best thing about Exter wallets is it comes with a lifetime warranty. All right, guys, if you haven't switched over to Exter wallets by now is your chance to have the very best wallet on the market and save a little bit of money. When you use my code at checkout, Swanstrom, you will get 45% off on your Exter deal. All you gotta do is click the link in my description, head on over there, use code Swanstrom, and you will get 45% off. Thank you, Exter, for keeping me safe and sponsoring today's video. Let's jump back into the live action. All right, guys, 4 hours later, we are officially here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We are going to be looking at the Blood Money car, which is the 67 Pro Mod, for the first time. I haven't got to see other than that photo that I showed y'all in the beginning of the video. So y'all are gonna get the first looks right at the same time I am getting the first look. We're gonna head up in the shop real quick. We're gonna give my boy Mike. We're gonna go check out the car, look it all over, figure out what the bill is, get that paid. We're gonna get it loaded back up so we can head back home. A lot of y'all have been seeing me drop hints on social media across the board, the channel in the last video of, you know, what our game plan is moving forward. And I did tell you that I will let you know bits and pieces, and I will also let you know that what the game plan is for this car going into 2025 at the end of this video. So you will have to stick around to the end of this video to figure out what I'm thinking and my strategy to it, to moving forward with the program. But enough of me talking. Let's hop out real quick. Let's go see what we can find. Let's look over the whole entire car. Hopefully it comes out badass. Mike and them down here do a phenomenal job. They've done multiple wraps for me. Trailers, trucks, cars. He's got a very, very high-end deal down here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So, you know, I haven't been down here in a long, long time. It all still looks the same. But, yep, let's hop out and let's go check out the new color on the old Bad Blood, which will be getting a name change, which we will talk about that at the end of this video as well. All right, guys, you're gonna get to see it for the first time. I am looking at it right now, and I just want to let you know that it looks amazing. I can't even express how good this car looks. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. I think my fan base is gonna love it. Like I said, it's a color that we did before. We were trying to come up with a car that we could get back to the color, and we finally found it. So I'm gonna go ahead, stop talking, and turn this thing around so y'all can see the new color that we put on the Pro Mod. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Check that out, man. Check out the green. I am so excited to be able to have a car back into camp that was a green. If for people that are new here, we had our Lexus prenup, which is the one that is black now. We had hit green when it came out, and people loved it. We got away from it. I've been wanting to get back to it, so we finally pulled the trigger after Snowbirds and sent the car down here to Speed and Truck World and had them rewrap it for us. We got a green car back in the stable. It looks amazing. I know it's a lot of green right now, but once we get sponsor logos and everything on it, it will break it up, and I promise you it's going to look even 10 times better when we get the supporters on it that support us to be able to help us keep on moving forward with our program. As you can see, it'll still be a 4.9 screw-blown Hemi. It will have a Mark Mickey transmission in it, but one little small change. One little small change. Y'all seen it when we went out there and ran RVW. We put it on small tires, and I think it looked amazing on small tires. So with that being said, I am going to be skipping out on the 2 Pro Mod races. The one that is at the end of January for US Street Nationals and World Series of Pro Mod. I will be skipping out on those 2 races, and I am going to be putting not blood money no more. Now it is green money. We are going to be putting green money on 275s to get ready for Big Jake's no time race. We won that race last year with Travis in the seat with prenup. And you know, there's gonna be some heavy hitters coming this go around. There's gonna be some people coming with some lightweight cars. So I said, you know what? We gotta get geared up, and we gotta match for match. We're still gonna take prenup, because you know, that's a car that's forced to be reckoned with. But there's a lot of guys coming with pro mods and everything to get ready. So we wanna be able to match weight for weight. And that's the reason why we are going to put green money on 275 radials and start testing. We're about 3 months out from that race. We are going to test to be able to get this car ironed out and ready on a 275 radial. It's paying $185,000 to win. It is time to do our homework, get the best car that we could possibly get, put it in our stable, and go out there and see if we can go back to back and win 2 of them. But I just want y'all to quick look at that real quick. I can't get over on how nice it looks. Mike had to do a little bit of body work, but we were talking about taking the humps out, but I was afraid because if we took them out, say the tires rubbed through them, I just didn't want to go down that road. So I just asked them to leave them in there. They actually came out pretty good. One thing that I will be changing down the road is we're going to be filling this in. This is bore for people, the people that had it before me. They would start the car up. They had a starter that would start it up on off the blower. We start our cars up with a starter that's off of the mid plate and goes to the flywheel. So we will be filling that in, and we'll get that rewrapped at a later time. But just check that out. I am so excited to get this thing loaded up, head home, and just get ready to put this thing on 275s and see what we can do. Well guys, we had to get the final touches put on the front of the blower hat. I've gone probably a year and a half without anything on the blower. So we went ahead and we put the logo on the blower hat. Came out amazing. As you can see, car looks flawless. We are gonna go ahead and load it up and get ready to head back to the compound, get it unloaded so we can start taking the stuff off the rear. Got a hold of Mincer. We're getting a set of radial shocks set up just for this car. I got with Cameron Johnson Race Cars. We are going to be taking the car over to him because there's some things that we need to do on the rear mount. I was borderline where I needed to be for the 315. Now that we're going to a 275, it's a smaller tire. So it's actually going to sit the rear of the car down more, which is going to pick the front end up, which I can't have. So because there's permanent mounts on the back of this car. So what I'm gonna do is take it over to Cameron's. We're gonna make some mounts. He said he'll make some for me in a CNC machine, have him weld it on, and basically be able to get our ride height where we want it to be and get this car ready on 275s. But I can't wait to get it done. It's gonna have black wheels all around. Shout out to RC Comp for helping us out. Big shout out to Quick Performance. Quick Performance has been with me for the last couple years. They came on board in a big way to get ready to have this car on 275s and for Big Jake's Race. All our sponsor stickers will be on the car. They will be on the back window. And we are gonna get ready for 2025, no time, with this car and prenup. And the new Mustang Outdated will be getting ready and geared up for No Prep Kings Season 8. We're bringing the car down here to Mike and them. They're gonna be doing all the body work. They're gonna be wrapping the car because wrap is lighter than paint. We'll talk more about that when we get that car in our hands and possession to get down here to get done. But I'm gonna get loaded up, guys. I'm gonna head back home. I got a 4-hour drive back home to get everything ready. There's so much more that's coming to the channel. Y'all seen us working on the Corvette. We got the Mustang coming. We got this car going. We got prenup. We got Todd's car. Todd's car is going on 275s too. So we are going to take 3 full 275 cars to Jake's Race to try to run for that $100,000+. Just take it one more look at that real quick. That thing looks mean right there. I'll see y'all later. All right, guys, so we're back at the house. As you can see, we got the new updated wrap, green money, back inside the shop. It's sitting right beside Todd's Sir Vincent 2022 Lexus. If you've been following the channel, you know that we sold his motor. We're in the process of getting a new motor from Noonan. Jesse is going through right now, and he's gonna start taking the rear wheels off and the wheelie bars. Usually we put it up on jacks. He's trying to be lazy, so he's gonna do it with a floor jack. Are they upstairs in the rig? Yeah. All right, now I know why he's not wanting to put it on jack. So he's gonna suck those tires off. He is going to get those off the car. We have the 275s mounted, guys. Shout out to RC Comp for our wheels. You can see it is a 1-inch offset. That's why you see that back of that wheel right there. Over here is a very deep dish, but we got a brand new set of 275 radials getting ready to get mounted on the car. We are also going to take this car. I called Mark Mincer, Mincer Motorsports, with their shocks. We run all their shocks on the radial setups. We've been extremely fast with them, and they hold a lot of records out there. So I called Mark up and told Mark, hey Mark, listen, I'm very busy in the shop. We got a lot of cars, a lot of stuff going on to get ready for 2025. I told him my game plan of taking this car to Big Jake's race to run for that $185,000. I've done a lot of work with Mark in the past years, and I asked him, hey, if I get this car, can I bring it up to you, let your guys go through, get it set up, because I just do not have time to do it right now. He said 100%, don't worry about it, get it up here to me. We also have to build special mounts, and that's another reason why it's going to Mincer, is because he's putting a radial shock on it. If you heard me talk about it before, when I was running this thing on a 315 radial, I was kind of limited on what I could do in the rear because this thing has permanent mounts. If you can see back there, it's got permanent shock mounts. So that means there's no adjustability like it is on our other cars, because this car is just an older built car. But there's nothing wrong with that. Mark said, get it up here to me. He will make a billet mount that will bolt into the setup that I have and will give us the adjustability that we need for his setup. So once he gets that on there, once he gets all that done, he'll get the car completely set up, ready to go on 275 radials. So while Jesse was knocking that all out, got it all done, you can see we got the wheel back on there. I know it looks small underneath this car, but that's what small wheels look like on a Pro Mod. It did look better with the 315, but the 315 is actually I think it's 2¼ inches bigger than this 275. So it does look small down there, but at least you can see the wheel. There's a lot of cars out there that the wheels are so sucked in you can't even see them. Maybe this car goes out there, performs, does good, win a little bit of money. We'll put some TLC and I'll get a new Marty Marilat rear end that'll be built for a small tire for this setup. As of right now, we're done with doing the Pro Mod deal. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm honest with y'all all the time. It just came down to money. It costs a lot to run these caliber of cars. I've been pretty upfront. I tell y'all what it costs. Down there at Bradenton was a $11,000 weekend, not counting hurting the engine by dropping the valve. So I had real long thoughts inside the computer room back over there. I had real long conversations with my dad, and I basically just told him, asked him, UPS is here. I told him, I said, listen, my chances of winning a Pro Mod race is very slim. Can it happen? Possibly, if everything lines up, but the chances of winning that is very slim. To go out there and spend $11,000 every time, that's like, there's 3 Pro Mod races, that means we'd be at $33,000 to try to run. I said, man, let's go chase the no time deal, and that's what we're doing. Big Jake's race, the first race is paying $185 grand. Yes, you have to win it to get the money, but they getting on the UPS driver because he was hauling tail through here. A lot of them do. I ain't gonna lie, man. They drive through this thing 100 mile an hour. They trying to get their loads out. But like I told my dad, I said, man, let's just focus on the no time stuff. Let's focus on something that we think we have a great chance of going to win. Competition over there is tough too, but we can gamble, we can have fun, and my chances of winning just are higher over there. And also you're running for $185,000. There's a lot of money to win in no time coming in 2025, and I plan on trying to hit all of them, along with hitting the NPK deal. So when that gets started, we'll be going through all that. But as you can see, it looks gangster. I love the green, not gonna lie. You can just set that right there, boss. Thank you. Looks good. It's real deal. Once we get it sent over to Mark Mincer, we'll then get everything all set up, ready to go. Shout out to RC Comp for, thank you, buddy. Shout out to RC Comp for getting us our wheels and everything. It's the only wheels we run on our cars. Ooh, look at that thing. All right, guys, so we scaled the car, got all the weight out of the rear at what we need to use for the Pro Mod trim. As you can see, it's on 275s. We've already talked about it. The car is going to be heading to Mincer Motorsports to be able to get the brand new Mark Mincer rear four-way shocks put on there for the radial package, and they will be going through the car. As you can see right now, it's very low in the rear and it's high up front. That's just because we got the wrong shocks in the rear. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be going through and getting everything 100% tightened up. Some bolts on the wing need to be tightened up. We got to put a different rear gear in the car because whenever they set it up there, they got to check the pinion angle and all that. So we need to have everything 100% done to be able to go towards North Carolina to get done. I'm getting with Cameron Johnson Race Cars. He is going to be building me a set of titanium 4-link bars and a titanium wishbone. So that's going to get a little bit more weight out of the car. The good thing about this is this car is a little bit lighter than prenup with Travis in it. So we're going to be able to use that data from prenup and Travis's runs, put it in this car, and be able to try to get ahead of the 8-ball testing. We plan on doing a lot of testing. I plan on going to Texas prepared. We're taking 3 cars. We're taking prenup, we're taking Green Money, and we are taking Sir Vincent. We are going to be swapping Todd's car over on 275s and getting it geared up and ready for that race too. And with all the testing and everything, I'm hoping that we could put something together and go out there and repeat, win the race again, and see if we could take home that $185,000. So I'll see y'all at the next video, guys. If you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on. We got a lot of stuff coming in 2025. This is our last video of 2024. I love y'all. I can't thank y'all enough, and I appreciate everything y'all do to be able to help me and the boys be able to do what we do. I'll see y'all later.